Can you imagine a world where unchecked aggression dictates global politics? This is the question that British Foreign Secretary David Cameron posed to the world, emphasizing the global importance of Russia's war against Ukraine. In the early hours of 2022, Russia launched an attack on Ukrainian positions in the east. Their aim? To encircle Ukrainian forces in the battle for Donbas and defend the Russian-controlled city of Izium. This strategic city, if sustained by Ukraine, would make it harder for Russia to encircle Ukrainian troops in the Donbas. In response to this aggression, NATO called for more military support for Ukraine and fast-track approval of Finland and Sweden's bids to join the alliance. Meanwhile, Ukraine had successes in driving Russian forces out of Kharkiv and received a morale boost with a victory in the Eurovision Song Contest. But the war was not going as Russia had planned. Ukrainian forces repelled attacks, destroyed Russian equipment, and Russia continued to target civilian areas. In the face of these challenges, Ukraine acknowledged setbacks in some areas of the Donbas region. Not one to stand idly by, the West took action. Western states provided military aid to Ukraine. The United States in particular delivered most of the artillery pieces it promised to Ukraine, and U.S. lawmakers planned to send even more aid. David Cameron, during this time, highlighted the conflict as a pivotal struggle of the current generation. He warned that failing to stop Vladimir Putin now would only embolden the Russian leader to pursue further aggressive actions. So, what have we learned from this timeline of events? It's clear that Russia's war against Ukraine is not just a regional conflict, but a global concern. It's a struggle between unchecked aggression and the principle of sovereignty. It's a test for the world's leaders and their commitment to uphold international law. But most importantly, it's a reminder of the potential consequences if we fail to act against aggression. As David Cameron warned, failing to stop Vladimir Putin now could embolden him to pursue further aggressive actions. So as we reflect on these events, let us not forget the importance of standing up against aggression, not just for Ukraine, but for the world.